Horoscope for the day September 20th, 2022. All signs. Horoscope for tomorrow, today September 20th, 2022. The stars advise you to avoid empty conversations. This pointless activity only drains energy and leads to fatigue. So look for interesting interlocutors and discuss only on important topics of importance. It would be recommended to take the time tonight to go for a walk with friends, and you can stretch your legs and feel the pleasure of communication. Aries, today is the ideal day for a variety of business events. This can be a serious negotiation as well as a corporate party. The main thing is not to be ashamed of your talents and approach the process creatively. There is a lull on the personal front. But if you are tired of the monotony, add some spice to your relationships. Be brave. Taurus, you have a good day ahead of you. But try to be realistic about your strengths and don't try to impress those around you with your incredible endurance and performance. Somebody will still be left behind. Colleagues will be jealous of your successes and friends will be offended by your busyness. Alternate work and rest and learn to relax. Gemini, no good deed is known to go unpunished. Today you will have to remember this expression. But do not be offended by people who could not appreciate your care, and even scolded for their help. Do as your heart tells you and do not expect gratitude, all in good time. Cancer, the horoscope promises a rather problematic and conflicting day. Some will suffer from colleagues' gossip and some will be upset because of criticism from superiors. But the good news is that in the afternoon pleasant acquaintances with a romantic bent are waiting for you in the afternoon. But don't be too quick to start a new relationship, as Cupid says, be patient. Leo, the stars promise a difficult day and advise you to clean up your surroundings. There have been a lot of unworthy people around you lately. Cut back on contact with jealous acquaintances and blacklist the hypocrites. Don't worry. You won't have to be bored alone, real friends aren't going anywhere. Virgo, don't be afraid to be sincere and open with the people around you and try not to accumulate problems and worries. Moreover, today you have a chance to find like-minded people and friends of interests. The situation on a personal front is not bad. Get ready for pleasant romantic surprises. Libra, you should be able to win the affections of anyone you like. But don't get carried away with flirting and don't be in a hurry to turn your friendship into a romantic relationship. Some acquaintances, some friends of the opposite sex are not to be trusted. Make decisions only after consulting with friends. Buddies won't let you down. Scorpios, the celestials predicted an interesting but very confusing day today. Learn to find the good in everything that happens to you and don't panic if the situation suddenly gets out of control. And don't forget about the benefits of fresh air and walks. Problems are problems, but rest always comes first. Sagittarians, the stars recommend dedicating today to fighting bad habits. But don't make plans, just take action. You can enlist the support of your friends and relatives. They won't say no. Make time for sports in the evening. Doing sports will help you cope with stress and will distract you from unnecessary worries. Capricornus, you will have a successful and productive day. You should feel as if you have help from a higher power. Perhaps this is the case, and you're under the auspices of fortune. But be humble and don't be humble and don't be too conceited so as not to attract negativity into your life. The romantic skies are clear and quiet today as couples are harmonizing their relationships. Aquarius, this day is favorable for the household chores. But in the morning you will have to deal with boring production issues. Be patient and concentrate on business. You might be able to get out of the service earlier than usual. And leave time for a heart-to-heart talk with your loved one. Your soulmate lacks tenderness and romance. Pisces, today you will get rid of unnecessary modesty and become more liberated. You will be able to please whomever you want. In general, be ready for activity on the part of the opposite sex. Just don't forget about financial problems. Even romantic people like you need money.